Okay, so where we are now. So we were mapping, right? So in the map, when you map, right, this is a for loop. Okay, so it will go inside this array. It will grab each object that is inside this link. You can see ID, label, and all that, right? Each object. Okay, and basically we're gonna run that. So no need to return, right? Let's put the parenthesis, this one, so that it will just execute. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we have ul tag. So either you put it like link like this, not link, li, right? And then add link. If you want to navigate somewhere, okay, you can do that, right? And each link gonna have a label. So link dot label, and also here we're gonna have href, that will be link dot href. So that is all we have to do. So what is the error now? The key, right? So we have to give key to each item. Okay, when you map, you must provide a key, right? So that will be in the parent, like main container, that is li here inside this map. So you must put it there. So that is link dot, we have id for the key, and that's it, So the error should be gone by now. Let's see if there is still error. Yeah, it's look like it's okay now. So it looks something like this. You can see here now. Getting around, home, about, contact. There is three things, then add more and other things, right? So there are three different boxes. Each is a div, right? So that's why they just stack on top of each other. Okay. But we're gonna start styling. So let's do that. So the first thing is flex gap 6, right? This is the parent and there is two children. This is the first one on the left side and this is on the right side. Okay, so let's look at the left one. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make this flex maybe, let's make it flex half, right? Let's do it half and half. Let's see what flex one, upwards one, right? But width will be half, right? And then also here in the second one, not second is this flex one, and then make it width of half. You can do that. So doing that, it should be something like this. See that? Let me change the color, right? So here you can add text white, and also in this one you can do the text white. So let's see if that will change. Yeah. Okay, the next step is basically adding this one, right, in the column. So look at here, this is the ul, right? Ul inside this box, but see, we don't have an other li right here. But let's try to add this one. I mean, this three div first in the separate column, right? How you can do that? So we must find the parent now. So here is the parent, right? And there is a three div. So this parent must be flex and gap of maybe 4. That will be okay. So it looks something like this. What else we can do now, right? We can give the size to each of them, differently, right? But let me add the content first. I'm not going to do the map here. I mean, you can literally do this, right? Just copy this. The only thing is that content will be same, right? But let's add it separate. Okay, what I will do, I'll just put a ul and li only for now, li only, right? So make it maybe Just make lorem maybe 2 and couple of time like that, just to make it quick. Okay, so if you look at now, it looks something like this. But I want to make these boxes right a little bit like equal size, and because there is some space here on the left right side of it. So to do that, we must make the children now. See, this is the flex, right? This is the flex. That's the parent. There is three children. So each children, you make it flex grow one, shrink one, like that, right? Flex one. Just give this size, right, to each of them. So it will automatically, take the all remaining size, right, in equal size. Okay, means it can grow, it can shrink automatically. Right? If there is some space, see, it can grow, shrink, all these things happen, right, easily. Okay, so what else we can do now, right? Let's see. First, let me check the design. That is white. That's okay. But these three things, there is some space right on the bottom. So just add the space here. So that is heading to here, right? Okay, we have margin bottom space. Let's increase a little bit to 6. Now each heading 3 has a color. So we can do that here. Just add class name, text, maybe whatever. Let's take it orange around 400. Text, make it 2XL, and add margin, right? Margin bottom of 4. So you can apply same class for all heading 3 here. So go back to this one, go back to this one, this one, yeah. And now check. So you can see now, right? All that. Okay, what else we can do, right? Let's see what we can do. Can we add like text center, right, to all of them? Let's see how it looks. So this one is okay. That's the parent. This one the second parent, right? So here what I will do, I'm going to do text center. So it looks something like this. All right. So what else? I don't know if there is text center or not. Right? Let me check. No, it's just a normal, right? The only thing is here has less space and there is more, right? So how are we gonna figure that out? Either we find the number. Let me figure out. Okay. Here with what I will do, I'm just gonna give width of maybe 30% and make this one so around 65, right? So 65 and 30 is 95. 65%. We have let's say 5% gap. So what is the parent here? Flex. You can make it like justify content between, right? So that 5% will be gap between here. Let's check now. Let's see. Still 35% looks too much. Let me try. Okay, let me check this with about company. So let me make it maybe 20%, right? And then make, okay, it did not, something is not correct. Okay, let me figure out now. Oh, because of the flex one, oh my god, I added here also, right? I should not be. That's why they all get to the same size. So let me, so that's the parent. Yeah, so let's remove that one. heading 3 paragraph. That's the first one, and this is the second one, right? Because flex already have the width, that is basis, right? So don't do that one. Now you can add here is okay. I mean, this three child you can make it grow equally, right? That is fine. But for that too, you have to make it 30%. So now 25 is too much less, right? So we can increase now. Okay, so let's make this 30, 65. That should be better. Yeah, so something like that. You can, you know, you can make it, right. Even if you want to make it more big, we can change here around 40 and make this one 55, right? So we have 5% gap. I think it looks better. Okay, so the next thing is, right, next thing is how we gonna make this responsive. This is not responsive right now. Okay, so our first design is what, mobile, right? If you look at here, this is the mobile. Okay, it looks something like this. So how are we gonna fix this? So I'm gonna bring this, right, this to in the mobile. The first design is mobile, so let's look at the mobile. Okay, let's look at the parent first. Here is a parent, and it has two child. This one I will leave it like that. This one need to go down, right? So I will say flex direction. uh, what was the direction, right? Flex, or not direction, flex direction. Yeah, just the flex call. Okay, column, right? So just check now. So it looks something like this in the now, right? It looks something like this. The next thing is how you're going to make all this go down now, right? So you can do that also by going to its parent, which is this one. So here flex and flex call, that is for mobile. Okay, and it will go here. So we don't have to do this text center, just leave it on the left side now, and it should be like this. Okay, that is mobile, right? So right now it is something like this. uh, but in the medium device, right, in the medium here, what I will do is md, make it flex row, like that. So md will be something like this, right? Md, and then in the top one, right, in the parent one here, column. So after lg only I will change. After lg I will say flex row, right? Row. So when you go in the lg, it should be like this. md like this. But when you go really small, right, it will be something like this. So it just, it just become easy to fix all this, right? Even you can move this in the center, you can do that also, right? So normally what gonna happen is justify between. So let's look at the parent here. I mean, you can leave it like this for now. That is okay. But if you want to move this in the center, is possible. Even the top one, right? That heading 2, you can move to the left in the small device and move it to the center on the large device. Right? So heading 2, this is the one. Text center. So just make text center after MD, right? After MD. Okay. So in the beginning, it will be in the left side. So they all looks in the same, top to bottom, right? But after MD, it will be in the center. Yeah, so I mean, you can play around, right? That will be something okay. So I'll just stop here, guys. Just play around, structure it, learn how to structure, look at all this. Hopefully, as long as you understand structure, how to add some basic CSS with Tailwind, right? That's good enough for now. Let me stop now.